refrigerator on a GFI. It keeps tripping the GFI here. I can reset the button here, but I want to stop it from tripping that. So I'm going to have to pull the GFI cover, and the idea with the GFI is to have anything that's close to water in the GFI. Well, this side of the kitchen is fairly far from the sink, far enough to not be on the GFI. So what I'm going to do is put these all on line. What I've got is line and load on the GFI. So the line comes in, and then the load's on the opposite side of the GFI. So the outlet itself and everything down the circuit is on the GFI. What we're going to do is fix it so that only the outlet itself is on the GFI. And of course I'm going to need to turn off the power to do that. I'm just going to kind of get it ready here. And then I'll go turn off the power. As you can see, we've got power, and we've still got power. Anyway, I'm going to turn off the breaker. Okay. And now that's turned everything off. So we're ready there. And I want to kind of slice this through to prevent messing up the drywall. Did a little bit of a number there, but that's alright. It's on the bottom there. Okay, so let's pull off our GFI and see what we got. Now, if there's only 4 wires, we can just put them all online. And if there's more wires than that, well, 2 hots, 2 neutrals, and a ground. And we can put them all on, you know, put all the hots and neutrals online where we want them. If there's more wires than that, then what we'll have to do is make a pigtail. Pigtail is just one little wire connected to the other wires. You know, one to the hot, one to the neutral. A little clearer here. Let me see if I can. Well, I was going to put some more light on it, but of course the power's out. Anyway, these are usually pretty tight quarters, and I've already got one of the hots popped out, and it looks like we have one neutral, one hot, so that's going to make this a lot easier. Okay. I probably want to pull the cover off, make it easier for you to see. Okay. As you'll see back here, the one hot came out already, and I'll just verify we have no power. Okay. Anyway, these here loosen the clamp that clamps the wire down, and you can see we had one. This hot was on the bottom. Good old nice tight quarters here, and then this, the white wire, is the neutral. There we go. Okay, on the back of the outlet, it gives us indication for our line and our load. So line's on bottom, load's on top. So the line would come in, but we're going to put everything online. So what we're going to want is our other neutral to go into this port here. I'm going to loosen that up. I'll pretty much just do one side at a time. Okay, loosen that up. Not much room here, that's for sure. Now what I was explaining to you is if we needed to make a pigtail, like if I needed to put the two wires together, I could cut the wire, strip this wire. This could be my neutral. I've marked it with a piece of white tape. And then I'd link these two wires to that one wire. And for the hot side, like I'd cut a separate piece of the hot wire. And then I'd link these two wires to this wire. And then I'd only have one port to go in. If I didn't have enough room, I could do it that way. Or if I had more wires, more than two, then I could do it that way. On this one, I should be just fine. Plug in here, tighten this side down nice and tight. There we go. Now we're nice and tight there. And everything's online, so everything's going to be making the connection there. Okay. So now on this side, we're going to go, oh shoot. Going to have to restrip a piece of, for that hot wire there that broke off there. Well, it looks like we have plenty of room, so that's good. Stuff gets, it's old. Got my wire strippers here. You really want to always use wire strippers to avoid nicking the wire. Nicking the wire would cause it to build up heat, and we don't want that. We want it to just deliver the power where it should be. And there's a gauge on here that tells you how much wire to strip. We should be just good there. Just kind of loosen this a little bit. Put our wire in there. And with the top one, put our wire in all the way, tighten it down. Okay, now everything's online. Okay. Now is the well, what we'll do is just give a little tug on each of the back wires. Make sure everything is nice and tight there. Nothing's gonna come out on us as we're setting the outlet back in. Everything's good there. Okay. And so now the tricky part is kind of folding the wires back in and making everything seat back inside there like it should. So far, so good. Again, this just puts everything online, so there is no load. It's just going straight across. The only thing on the GFI will be this outlet itself. Okay, now I can go reset the power and we can check it out. So now I reset the breaker. We've got power here. Test the deal. Now it's still showing power because my circuit tester is really super sensitive. You see I can even get to about here and it'll show power, so it's just not sensitive. But what we want to do is make sure that we have power at our other outlets, and we do, and for the fridge. Anyway, now the fridge isn't going to trip the GFI, and we'll be good to go. I'll just put our cover back on, reset everything, straighten things up a little bit. Good to go.